Hey, Scorpio. I just pulled some cards for you, and honestly, the energy coming through right now is incredibly powerful. I want to share what I am seeing because this reading is really about three major themes converging in your life. Someone's desire for you is intensifying in ways you might not even realize yet. They are getting ready to take a massive leap of faith, and there is this beautiful economic rebirth heading your way. So let me walk you through what the cards are telling me. I started by pulling the Wheel of Fortune, and the moment this card appeared, I felt this shift in energy. You know how sometimes life just feels stuck, like you are waiting for something to change, but nothing seems to move? Well, Scorpio, that phase is ending. The Wheel of Fortune is literally about cycles turning, and for you right now, this is indicating that fate itself is intervening in your romantic life. Someone in your world, whether you are fully aware of who they are or not, has been going through their own internal revolution about you. Their feelings have been building, transforming, deepening. This card tells me that circumstances are aligning in a way that feels almost destined. Think about how sometimes you meet someone and the timing is all wrong, or how feelings develop but external factors keep getting in the way. The Wheel of Fortune says those obstacles are rotating out of your life. The universe is literally turning the wheel in your favor when it comes to matters of the heart. What I find fascinating here is that this is not just about luck or random chance. This is about karma, about things coming full circle. If you have been patient, if you have done your inner work, if you have maintained your standards and not settled, this card is saying that your patience is about to pay off in unexpected ways. The person whose desire for you is increasing, they are feeling this shift too. They are sensing that the window of opportunity is opening, and they need to act. The Wheel of Fortune brings movement, change, and evolution. Nothing stays static when this card appears. Then I pulled the Two of Wands, and this is where things get really interesting. This card appeared right after the Wheel of Fortune, and it is giving me strong vibes about someone making plans, someone looking at their future and seeing you in it. The Two of Wands is about vision, about standing at a crossroads and making a choice about which path to take. Whoever this person is, they are in that exact position right now. They have been contemplating, strategizing, maybe even overthinking things when it comes to you. But here is what the card is showing me. They are moving from contemplation into action. The Two of Wands represents someone who has clarity now. They can see two paths, one where they stay safe and keep things as they are, and another where they take a risk on something real with you. And Scorpio, they are choosing the path toward you. This is not impulsive energy, though. This is calculated courage. They have thought this through. They have weighed the risks. They have considered what they might lose. And they have decided you are worth it. The Two of Wands also speaks to partnership and collaboration. This person is not just thinking about a casual connection. They are envisioning something substantial, something that requires planning and commitment. There is ambition in this card, too. They see potential with you, not just romantic potential, but life potential. They are looking beyond the immediate attraction to what you could build together. What I really want you to understand about this card is that it represents a turning point in someone's decision-making process. They have been holding those two wands, weighing their options, and now they are ready to plant one firmly in the ground and move forward. The desire you are sensing from them, that is not just physical or emotional attraction anymore. It has evolved into something more concrete, more intentional. Now here is where the energy shifts into something truly beautiful. I pulled the Star and Scorpio. This card made me pause because it is so hopeful, so healing. The Star comes after the Tower in the tarot deck, which means it represents renewal after destruction, hope after despair, healing after pain. For you, this is speaking to a rebirth that is happening on multiple levels. First, in the context of your love life, the Star is telling me that you are stepping into a phase where you can believe in romance again, where you can trust in possibilities again. If you have been hurt, if you have been disappointed, if you have built walls around your heart, the Star is saying those walls can come down now. But it is not just about being vulnerable. It is about recognizing your own worth and value. The Star is one of the most spiritually elevated cards in the deck. It speaks to divine timing, to blessings from the universe, to things aligning in ways that feel almost magical. The person whose desire for you is growing, they are seeing you the way the Star represents you, as someone luminous, someone special, someone worth reaching for. But beyond romance, the Star is also connected to your economic rebirth. This card often appears when resources are flowing again after a dry spell. It is about abundance, about wishes coming true, about receiving what you have hoped for. The combination of emotional renewal and financial improvement is powerful. When you feel secure in multiple areas of your life, when you feel like things are finally working in your favor, that energy is magnetic. It attracts more goodness. The star asks you to maintain hope, to keep your vision clear, to trust that what you have been working toward is manifesting. This is not toxic positivity. This is genuine spiritual reassurance that you are on the right path. The Ace of Pentacles showed up next, and I have to tell you, this is one of the most exciting cards to get when we are talking about new beginnings and material manifestation. An ace is always a gift from the universe, and in the suit of Pentacles, it represents a tangible opportunity related to money, resources, career, or material security. For you, Scorpio, this is that economic rebirth I mentioned. This could show up in so many ways. It might be a job offer that pays significantly more than what you are making now. It could be a business opportunity that finally takes off. It might be an inheritance, an investment that pays out, a creative project that monetizes, or even someone coming into your life who wants to invest in you or support your goals. What I love about the Ace of Pentacles is that it is not just about money falling from the sky. It is about the seed of prosperity being planted. You will need to nurture it, but the potential is absolutely there. The timing of this card in your reading is significant because it is appearing alongside cards about romantic desire and someone taking a leap of faith. There is a connection here. Sometimes, when we feel financially insecure, we make relationship choices based on need rather than desire. We settle. We compromise. We accept less than we deserve because we are afraid of being alone, or we think we cannot afford to be choosy. The Ace of Pentacles removes that fear. It gives you the foundation to make choices from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. When that person decides to pursue you seriously, you will be in a position of strength. You won't need them. You will want them. And that changes everything. The Ace of Pentacles is also about self-worth and recognizing your own value. As your financial situation improves, as you see evidence of your own capability and resourcefulness, your confidence grows. And confidence is incredibly attractive. I pulled the Nine of Cups next, and honestly, this card makes me smile every time I see it. The Nine of Cups is called the Wish card. It is about satisfaction, emotional fulfillment, getting what you truly want. In the context of everything else we have talked about, this card is confirmation. Your wishes regarding love, regarding financial security, regarding happiness, they are coming true. The Nine of Cups is interesting because it sits in the emotional suit of cups, which means this is not just about external success. This is about internal contentment. You are reaching a point where you feel genuinely happy with where you are and where you are going. The person whose desire for you is increasing. Part of what they are responding to is this energy of fulfillment that you are radiating. People are drawn to those who seem content, who seem to have their lives together, who seem genuinely happy. The Nine of Cups also speaks to celebration and enjoyment. You are entering a phase where you get to actually enjoy the fruits of your labor, where you get to celebrate wins, where life feels good. This might seem simple, but after periods of struggle or uncertainty, reaching a place of genuine satisfaction is huge. What I want you to pay attention to with this card is that it is the 9, not the 10. You are almost at completion, almost at the full manifestation of what you have been working toward, but there is still one more step. That step involves allowing yourself to receive, to celebrate, to acknowledge how far you have come. Do not rush past this moment. Do not minimize your achievements. The Nine of Cups asks you to sit in gratitude and satisfaction. Then the King of Cups appeared, and this card is giving me very specific information about the person whose desire for you is intensifying. The King of Cups represents emotional maturity, someone who has mastered their feelings, someone who can be both sensitive and strong. This is not someone who runs from emotional depth. This is someone who has done their inner work. They understand themselves. They have processed their past. They are not going to project their unresolved issues onto you. The King of Cups is in full control of his emotional world, which means he can create a safe space for yours. When someone with this energy pursues you, it feels different from other attractions you might have experienced. There is steadiness here. There is reliability. This person is not going to disappear when things get real. They are not going to freak out when vulnerability is required. The King of Cups also indicates someone who is compassionate, creative, and possibly involved in healing or artistic professions. They lead with their heart, but they have wisdom backing it up. What makes this particularly powerful in your reading is that this card appears after the decision-making energy of the Two of Wands. It is like the person has moved from contemplation into embodying this mature, ready for real love energy. They are showing up as the King of Cups, which means they are bringing their best self to whatever they are about to initiate with you. This is someone who is ready for partnership, for commitment, for something substantial. The King of Cups does not do casual well. When this archetype decides to pursue someone, it is because they see genuine potential for something meaningful. The Knight of Cups came through next, and okay, this is where we see the action happening. If the King of Cups is the mature emotional energy of the person interested in you, the Knight of Cups is that same person in motion, actively pursuing, actively expressing, actively taking that leap of faith we have been talking about. Knights are always about movement and action in tarot. They represent things happening, not just being thought about or felt internally. The Knight of Cups, specifically, is the romantic of the tarot deck. This is the energy of grand gestures, of heartfelt confessions, of someone showing up at your door with flowers, of love letters and meaningful conversations. This person is getting ready to make their feelings known in a way that is unmistakable. They are not going to hint. They are not going to play games. The Knight of Cups rides in with clarity and intention. What I find beautiful about this card following the King is that it shows emotional maturity in action. This is not reckless romanticism. This is someone who has clarity about their feelings and the courage to express them. The Knight of Cups can sometimes indicate an offer or invitation related to romance. This could be an actual proposal, a request to be exclusive, an invitation to travel together, or some other gesture that moves the relationship forward. The energy here is earnest and sincere. This person genuinely wants to sweep you off your feet, and they have the emotional capacity to back up their romantic gestures with real substance. For you, Scorpio, this card is confirmation that the desire you are sensing is about to translate into tangible action. You will not have to wonder anymore. You will not have to interpret mixed signals. The Knight of Cups makes things clear. I pulled the Knight of Wands, and this added another layer of fire and passion to what is already building. If the Knight of Cups brings romantic action, the Knight of Wands brings intensity, adventure, and boldness. This card tells me that when this person makes their move, it is going to be confident and direct. There will be no ambiguity. The Knight of Wands is fearless. This is someone who sees what they want and goes for it without second-guessing themselves. In the context of your reading, this card amplifies the theme of someone taking a leap. The Knight of Wands does not tiptoe. He charges forward. What this means for you is that things are going to move quickly once they start moving. There will be momentum. The Knight of Wands also brings an element of excitement and spontaneity. Life is about to get more interesting. This person might invite you on adventures, might introduce you to new experiences, might bring a sense of fun and playfulness that has been missing. But beyond the romantic implications, the Knight of Wands can also relate to your own energy and your economic situation. This card often appears when someone is about to embark on a new venture, start a business, or pursue a passion project with vigor. Your economic rebirth might involve you stepping into entrepreneurial energy, taking calculated risks, putting yourself out there in new ways. The Knight of Wands is not afraid of challenges. He sees them as opportunities. If you have been playing it safe, if you have been holding back on ideas or dreams because you were not sure you could pull them off, this card is encouraging you to go for it. The universe is supporting bold moves right now. The Six of Cups appeared, and this card brought such tender, sweet energy to the reading. The Six of Cups is often about nostalgia, childhood, innocence, and past connections. In the context of everything else we have discussed, this card could mean a few different things. It might literally indicate that the person whose desire for you is growing is someone from your past. This could be an old friend, a former classmate, someone you knew before but lost touch with, or even an ex who has genuinely changed and healed. The Six of Cups brings people back into our lives when there is unfinished business or when a connection deserves a second chance under better circumstances. If this is the case, what is different now compared to before is maturity, healing, and timing. The Six of Cups can also represent the kind of love that feels safe, comfortable, and genuine. This is not complicated, dramatic, toxic love. This is the kind of love that feels like coming home. It is built on mutual respect, shared values, and genuine affection. There is playfulness here, too. The Six of Cups often shows children sharing and playing together, which suggests that whoever this person is, they bring out a lighter, happier side of you. They remind you not to take everything so seriously. They help you access joy. In terms of your economic rebirth, the Six of Cups can indicate financial support or resources coming from family, from your past, or from something you started long ago that is finally paying dividends. Sometimes we plant seeds and forget about them, and then years later they bloom. This card suggests that something from your past is contributing to your current and future prosperity. Finally, I pulled the Five of Wands, and I will be honest, when this card appeared, I took a moment to understand its message in the context of everything else. The Five of Wands typically represents conflict, competition, or challenges. But here is what I think it is telling you. As all these positive developments unfold, as this person pursues you, as your financial situation improves, as things start falling into place, there might be some external friction. This could be jealousy from others who are not happy about your success. It could be competition from other people who also want this person's attention. It could be internal conflict as you navigate between different opportunities or choices. The Five of Wands is not a stop sign. It is a heads up. It is saying that good things require some effort to maintain and protect. You might need to have difficult conversations. You might need to set boundaries. You might need to defend your choices to people who do not understand them. In terms of the person taking a leap of faith toward you, the Five of Wands might indicate that they are dealing with their own conflicts or competing priorities. Maybe they have obligations that make pursuing you complicated. Maybe they are facing opposition from others. But the key thing is that despite these challenges, they are moving forward anyway. That is how you know their desire is real. Anyone can pursue you when it is easy. The fact that they are willing to navigate complications tells you something about their commitment level. For your economic rebirth, the Five of Wands might indicate that success requires you to be competitive, to stand out, to fight for opportunities rather than waiting for them to be handed to you. There is a scrappy, determined energy here. You are willing to work for what you want. So Scorpio, when I look at all 10 cards together, here is what I am seeing. The Wheel of Fortune set everything in motion, creating the circumstances for change. The Two of Wands showed someone making a decision about you. The Star brought hope and healing and the promise of wishes fulfilled. The Ace of Pentacles delivered the seed of financial prosperity. The Nine of Cups confirmed that emotional satisfaction and wish fulfillment are happening. The King of Cups revealed the emotionally mature nature of the person interested in you. The Knight of Cups showed them moving into romantic action. The Knight of Wands added passion and momentum. The Six of Cups brought themes of past connections or innocent, genuine love. And the Five of Wands reminded you that good things sometimes require navigating challenges. The overarching message is clear. Someone's desire for you is not just increasing, it is transforming into something actionable. They have moved from feeling to thinking to deciding to pursuing. They are getting ready to take that leap of faith, and when they do, it is going to be obvious and sincere. At the same time, your own life is experiencing this beautiful economic rebirth. Resources are flowing, opportunities are appearing. Your confidence is growing. And all of this is happening simultaneously, which means you are attracting this romantic interest from a place of strength and abundance rather than need or desperation. My advice to you, Scorpio, is to stay open, stay receptive. When someone shows you genuine interest, do not dismiss it or play games. The energy here is too beautiful and too rare to waste. But also maintain your standards. The King of Cups and Knight of Cups suggest this is someone worthy of your time, but only you can ultimately determine that. Trust your intuition. You will know if their actions match their words. You will sense if their energy is aligned with yours. In terms of your financial rebirth, take inspired action when opportunities present themselves. The Ace of Pentacles is an invitation, but you have to pick up what the universe is offering. Be bold like the Knight of Wands. Be strategic like the Two of Wands. Be hopeful like the Star. And when challenges arise, as the Five of Wands suggests they might, meet them with determination and confidence. This is your time, Scorpio. The wheel is turning in your favor. Someone is gathering the courage to show you how much they want you. And the universe is supporting your financial growth and stability. Everything is aligning. Just stay present, stay grateful, and stay ready to receive all the goodness that is heading your way. I hope this reading resonated with you. I would love to know if any of this feels accurate, or if you are already sensing these energies shifting in your life. Take care, and trust the process.